Guys, good evening and welcome back. Alright, so in this video I want to show us how we can cut our waistcoats, or what they call jacket or monkey jacket. Now all you need to do now is to mark out your baselines and fold your fabric in this form, and then the next thing we do is to apply the length of the waistcoat, which we have to be 24. Right, we are using 23 plus extra. All right, so now you can add extra half or one, but for now, we are going to use the exact of the length of the waistcoat, which is 24. The curve will now take care of the extra inch needed. Then after that, you do your armhole. Now we are using 11 for here, which is the chest measurement over 4. Then the chest we had is 46, but we are using 11 as armhole because this happens to be an extra large person. So you mark 11 there. So invariably, it's just 46 over 4 minus half, which is 11 for the armhole derivation, in order not to make the sleeve or the armhole to be too tight for our customer. Then after this, the next we will do now is to mark our width walls markings and then mark out the baselines at the side. Then we are going to come in by 1 inch at that point. Then after which we now mark our neck width, which our neck width we are using is 4.5 or 4 inches, right? Then from there we now connect this way to your armhole. You connect in this form to your armhole, connect with a curve coming in this direction, and then make sure the curve is giving you a perfect connection. And then after this, you now mark the shoulder width, which is 4.5. You mark it there. For a big person, for a smaller person, you can use 3.5 or 3. Then come down by 1.5, slope the shoulder by 1.5, and then slope it to the neck edge. Don't slope outrightly, slope to the neck edge in that form. And after which you now apply the chest measurement, which we have to be 46 inches for the chest, and then the tummy to be 47. Then divide by 4, you have 11.75. You have 11.75. Don't forget, you mark that 1 inch there for your button allowance. Then 11.75. Then you add extra 1 inch for inseam closure. You mark it there, and then mark the same thing you have there as well at the base. So just to get it properly connected. Then once you mark it at the base that way, then you now start connecting your lines. Connect the lines as shown in this form. Then after this, the next you will do is to connect your armhole with your freehand sketch in this direction, or you can use your armhole curve as well to connect. You connect in this form as well. Then after this, now you are done. You are going to indicate the pocket positions and the dart effects, and then the curve you want to do. You can come up there by 2 inches, 1.5 or 2.5. Freehand sketch, you go in that direction, then slope it out by 1.5 or 2, and then also go in that form as well. For the jackets that will have this shape, or you can put the shape of your choice at the base, then that is all you need to do at that base. So you just come in by 2.5 inch high at the button allowance area, and then come down by 1.5 or 2, and then go in by 2 inches at the side seam. Connect as shown. Then you now start mark the pocket positions. The pocket positions we are going to use will be 4.5 inches from there. Mark it there, and then the pocket point is 6.7 inches from the tip, 7 inches there, and then the pocket width is going to you mark a straight line there, and then make a pocket width of 4 inches minimum. Depends on your customer size as well, and then you now cut. Now if you like, you can now do little armhole trimming or give a dart-like connection. If you want to have a dart that will cut across the pocket tip to the armhole, it's optional. You can still avoid that or still do that if you so wish. You can now cut. Guys, so now welcome back. So we want to cut the back lining and for the jacket. All right, so now we are trying to draft the back panel. So all you need to do now is to place the lining this way, and don't forget that here must be on fold. It must be on fold, and as well you're cutting the lining twice because of the back is only lining, except you want to use material for the back, but waistcoat is mostly linings. So one of the linings will be for the outside facing and one will be for the real lining for the inside. So all you need to do now is to make sure that the shoulder area is raised by 1 inch or 1.5, and then the back neck width is 3.5 as you can see. Then you from there and then connect. Now the depth can be 1 inch from there, connect as shown. Now make sure the connection is properly done, and then the raising is 1.5, right? And then the back armhole and the front are not equal. The back armhole is like 1 inch or 3/4 inch wider than the main waistcoat front panel. Then you come to the base, and the base will come down by 2 inches, which is the actual length of the waistcoat of 24. Then from there, connect straight as shown. Then you have to cut from there. You have to cut from there and then raise it up. Don't mistakenly cut out the whole of the front panel. Then cut all through from there. As well, cut the back neck in that form. And then cut the shoulder as well. Make sure everything is properly cut. And then cut the armhole this way. The back armhole is always wider than the front armhole when cutting. Then cut as shown in this form. So that is all for the cutting. So I will show us as well the gumming when we get to the gumming stage, and show us how to stitch it as well. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up, comment, and tell me how impactful this video has been to you. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.